in case you didn't know, divorced women make people very uncomfortable. We are terrifying. I'm not sure if people think either we're contagious or we're secretly running surveillance on everyone else's shitty marriage. They're not wrong about that part. I'm like, Brian and Lindsay's passive-aggressive conversation at the Michael Franti concert really took me back to the Costco throwdown of 2012. Like basically, I just walk around with the notebook, collecting data on toxic exchanges at back-to-school night. Hey, just me, your friendly neighborhood relationship inspector. That word choice is not up to code. Have you tried I statements? So one of my divorced friends told me that a man actually said to her, "The biggest threat to marriage these days is divorced women." I know, like there's some dudes who think we really are recruiting for our divorce pyramid scheme. Beware the super spreaders of independence and better orgasms. Listen, Greg, it's not my fault you're using the wrong love language and can't find the click. Yeah, forget the zombie apocalypse. It's divorced women bringing down society. Pretty soon they're going to start inoculating the masses against us and insisting we wear masks. Surprise, we've been masking our whole marriages. So women get nervous around us too. You start to hear a lot of unsolicited, "My husband and I are in a really great place right now." Calm down, Janet. I'm sure dear old David really is the king of oral. So, perimenopause plus divorce. You know, that's it. That's the punchline. I don't need to say anymore. So I used to think that perimenopause was like a watered down version of menopause. Like, yeah, you're laughing as well. You know, like Bud Light to craft IPA. No, imagine my surprise when I arrived here. They lied to us, you guys. It's perimenopause is what's terrible. It doesn't mean it's not as bad. What it means is you're close. You're almost there, almost to menopause. So when my friends tell me they're considering an open marriage, I'm like, oh, you're in peri-divorce. Other signs of peri-divorce include waking in the night with homicidal rage towards your sleeping partner and feeling frequently unexpectedly hot for sexy male men, fictional vampires, that guy from The Bear. Yes, chef. But in all seriousness, the divorce rate is pretty high. And if you're genuinely concerned whether your marriage will survive, I happen to have a foolproof test. I can tell by your panicked silence that you'd really like to hear it. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, here we go. So, you've heard of the celebrity hall pass? It's the famous person you're allowed to sleep with. It's fine if you didn't know what that was. My friend had to explain it to my parents when they came to one of my shows. And then at the very end, my dad blurts out, "Angie Dickinson." And don't panic, there's nothing wrong with having a hall pass. Your partner has one too. TikTok says it's healthy. But if your hall pass wouldn't have sex with your partner's hall pass, that's when you may have a problem. Now, stick with me. Yeah, you guys are gonna have some fun conversations tonight, aren't you? Yeah. So, my divorce should not have come as a surprise. Miley Cyrus and Stephen Colbert. Maybe a chasm too wide to bridge. If you find yourself in a B. Arthur Channing Tatum situation, you should probably just call a divorce attorney. Political differences aren't the top red flag in relationships anymore. It's hall pass incompatibility syndrome. Ask your therapist about HPIS today. So, people love to ask me when I'm going to get back out there. A lot of things have changed since I was last out there. When I was dating in my 20s, premature ejaculation was apparently quite a concern. This is not the the case when you're dating men in their 40s and 50s. I'm so sorry, I will not make direct eye contact with the very few, no. Which I guess it's the opposite, which is maybe geriatric ejaculation. I mean, listen, if they can say geriatric pregnancy about us, we can say geriatric ejaculation. Yes, we can, about the men who are just taking a little too long to come on, sir. I don't have all day. I'm happy to give a blowjob, but this is a blow career. This is C-suite level, and I applied for an internship. But a lot of things have come back around since the last time I was out there. Eyebrows are back. High-waisted jeans, thank God. And pubic hair is back. Yeah, did you know that? Yeah, what a relief. When everyone was getting laser hair removal a decade ago, I was like, you might want to hold off. This is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And you never know when the bush may make a comeback. And also, you haven't had kids yet. And someday, you may need a literal beard to hide a post-childbirth below-the-belt turkey waddle situation. Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. Back to midlife sex. Okay, so middle-aged divorced people are out there screwing like college kids, you guys, and probably the same percentage are practicing safe sex. The risk factors have not changed, but the name has. Now we say STI instead of STD. Infection's a little gentler on the ego than disease. STI is giving less 1980s dad. You're cruising for a bruising, young lady. Like more participation award vibes. Follow your bliss, son, it's just an infection. Condoms are still the same. Just opening the package is enough to kill the mood. Sounds like someone's hiding under the bed eating a bag of Doritos. But how do you trust anyone out there? Like, is it an honor system thing? Do you ask for a note from their doctor? Oh, I just got tested, I'm totally clean. Okay, Chad, receipt please. Did you get an exposure notification like with COVID? You may have come into contact with a super spreader. Like, I wish I could just scan your dick with my iPhone. Can you make this thing any bigger? I think there should be an app to avoid these cringy conversations. Yes, no, I really do. It would have all your most recent STI labs, maybe a vasectomy tracker. Chad said he had one, but did he really? There could be a tab called Fucked Anyone I Know. People could leave performance reviews. I mean, this way you could rule out gonorrhea, frequent flyers, cross-contamination with your in-laws, passionate backyard chicken owners. Just no more cringy conversations. Just scan my QR code and you can find me on Clapchat. So, I went to yoga class last week, the kind where you might fall asleep, not the kind where you might pee your pants or break a sweat. I don't want to brag. And the teacher did a guided meditation where we were supposed to connect with our future selves and have a conversation. And after class, my friend was like, I couldn't think of anything for that future self thing, could you? And I was like, yeah, I've been doing future self meditations for a while now. She's like, seriously? Are we supposed to be doing that now too? I'm like, yeah, the future self meditation is like Kegels for your soul. But she's not wrong. Like, women are expected to do a lot of things to, take care of ourselves. Like, I've got patches all over me. I've got apps to tell me when it's time to eat half a cup of chia pudding and when it's time for 10 minutes of lymphatic drainage ecstatic dance. Like, I'm managing ADHD, perimenopause, insulin resistance, and I'm divorced, so I'm supposed to be hot too? Like, being 47 is a full-time job. How are we supposed to stay motivated to do all this shit? I think we just really need to gamify self-care. Like when the meditation app yells at you for breaking your streak. Not very zen, in my opinion. Or when your Apple Watch gives you that bullshit motivational, Stephanie, it's not too late. You can still do it. So let's just Let's level up our pelvic floor strength. You know? You've done 2 months straight of Kegels. Congratulations, you just regrew your hymen. I mean, midlife women are already being aggressively targeted by the beauty industry. I blame Kohl's for that, personally. Hear me out. For letting Sephora infiltrate their mom jean mecca. And like, I just walked in here to get an air fryer and a package of high-waisted briefs. And I left with a 12-step facial regimen infused with stem cells and octopus cum. I'm kidding, I would never buy my stem cell skincare at Kohl's. I hire a professional with connections to international beauty products. And listen, they aren't those kind of stem cells. It's a serum made of sea algae and circumcised foreskins. The nervous laughter tells me you're not sure if that's a joke. It's a real thing. Listen, I try not to overthink it. The other day my friend said my skin looked radiant, and I said it was the penises. Who knew? Penises really are the gateway to a healthy midlife glow. My face is getting more dick than I am. I'm not sad about it, so in this drama. Midlife skincare is already, it's very high maintenance. I recently lost my decades-long battle with chin hairs. And now I'm obsessed with dermaplaning. Do you guys know about dermaplaning? I love it when people don't, because I get to tell you the secret. I'm gonna be real with you. Dermaplaning is code for shaving your face. Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing the gesture. When I was a little girl, I used to love to watch my dad shave. And now my daughters can do it. Yeah, no, you're gently exfoliating a top layer of skin with a surgical blade. Okay, that's shaving. So the beauty industry has women shaving our faces, and listen, I can't go back. My skin is now as soft as the butt of the baby who unknowingly lent his foreskin to my beauty routine. I do think things have gone a little too far. My best friend told me she just had a bad Botox experience at her dentist. Yeah, talk about a low-key upsell. Try our Botox and fluoride bundle today. Like, what's next? Eyebrow threading during your colonoscopy? You go for your pap smear and your gynecologist is like, while I'm down here, you care for a nice Brazilian? I mean, honestly, come to think of it, I am a busy ADHD single mom, and multitasking our self-care, it may be the way to go. Like, why not strengthen your pelvic floor while frolicking with your inner child and rubbing foreskin syrup on your crow's feet? Work smarter, not harder, ladies. So who has dogs? Yay! Me too. Mm-hmm. Now, the thing that annoys me more than almost anything about dog ownership is that my dogs refuse to go downstairs to pee in the morning without me. It's like every day is Christmas Day for these little neutered princes. They're like, Mom, can we go down now? Are you ready now? How about now? And I'm like, just fucking go without me. I am on the toilet. We have a doggy door. Carpe your own diem. And I'm genuinely curious whether other people's dogs do this. Yeah, okay, great. Like, I wasn't sure if it was just a hypoallergenic dog thing, because, like, let's be real, they're the special snowflakes of the canine community. You know. Yeah. Hypoallergenic dogs know they only exist to be a furry weighted blanket for their anxious owners. There's a high risk of codependency. Do you guys remember the former pit bull ban? It was very controversial. People really felt it was unjust. I'm also against the ban, but not because I really give a shit about pit bulls. It's because I'm so frightened to say this. I think we need to focus on banning the real enemy. Golden doodles. They are terrible, you guys. I can say this because you know. You are currently in a Stockholm Syndrome situation with your golden doodle. I can see it in your eyes. And listen, I can say it because I adopted one, like on purpose. I was not coerced, right? And some of you are mad at me for saying this about doodles. And I'm sorry to have to tell you that you are in an abusive relationship. Okay? Like, I would love to hear from one person who knows a doodle that is like 4 prescriptions deep with an animal behaviorist at the ready. So my golden doodle Tigger is actually a therapy dog. And by that I mean he has a therapist. He's anxious, devious, and completely obsessed with me. It's giving codependent canine stalker. Like, he steals my underwear from the laundry basket when I'm on Zoom meetings. I take my eyes off him for 10 seconds and it's too late. I'm now the proud owner of yet another pair of DIY crotchless panties. I don't even like thongs. And you might think the stalker thing is a little harsh, but you need to know this. He only eats underwear that I recently wore. His canine kink was getting expensive. And I was tired of him destroying my favorite seamless Victoria's Secret hipsters, so I found a workaround. I buy cheap underwear at Walmart, wear it for a few hours, and then hide it in the laundry basket so he's proud of himself for discovering a high-value item. It's such a classic how to handle men trick. He has to think it was his idea. I kind of think there's a business opportunity here. Like, I've seen Orange is the New Black. I know what the going rate is to be an inmate's panty pen pal, and I think I could charge more if they were in shreds. You know, they'd be like, man, this chick must be an animal in bed. And Nay has an animal in bed. Speaking of, they get very judgy when I use my vibrator. Like, they scatter to the corner of the bed, clutching their pearl collars. Excuse me, this is a sex-positive family, and I will not be shamed by the same animal who ingested $86 worth of high-waisted granny panties with whimsical yet age-appropriate designs. I express your anal glands, back off with the silence. I mean, listen, it's not like I want them here for this moment, but like, is there anything worse than trying to get off when there's a dog whining on the other side of the door? Talk about a cock block. I am a homeowner, goddammit, let me come in peace. So, I have a confession. I have not been completely honest with you guys, and I'm really sorry to bring down the mood right before Catherine. It's terrible, but Tigger actually recently died. I know, and it may seem very insensitive for me to be up here telling jokes about him eating my underwear, but my therapist said it's important closure given that it was literally his cause of death. People say, thank you, sir. People say that Tigger lives on inside me, but in reality, part of me was probably inside of him because he died doing what he loved, eating the crotch out of my dirty underwear. Thank you, Loonees. You have been so much fun tonight. Have so much fun this evening and be good to your wait staff. They are going to be very good to you so you have such a great time. I am so excited to bring to the stage Catherine Shea, who performs all over with Moms Unhinged, but has a very important announcement. She recently completed a 2000